Hi everybody, this is Sarah, and today I'm going to do a review of this stamping platform from We Are Memory Keepers. I got it in my Tuesday morning haul, and I've been really wanting one of these, and I'm really excited to use it. I've already covered the magnets with pieces of washi tape, so they're easier to pick up. Here we go. So first thing I noticed is this feels pretty well made. The little feet feel good. I mean, there's some molding things here and there, but nothing that's going to impact the, impact the overall use. I like the grid on top. It has these little handles to pick things up. The foam comes out, so you would use it with the foam for your clear stamps, and you take it out of the foam if you have any rubber stamps. Let me just set those magnets down. So like I have this set from Stampin' Up, and you can see these are rubber stamps with the foam. So in this case, you take this foam out because there's foam here. With that, I have a piece of scrap paper here. I'm going to put this up in this corner against these pegs and hold it down with the magnets. And I'm going to, I have this happy birthday stamp, which I'm going to use, and I like to celebrate as well. Anyway, this is always hard to stamp for me because it's such a solid background. So it will be nice to, I think, ink it up and then see if I can stamp it a couple times. Also, it has these fine details on the edges. So let me bring that up here and boop. There, that's probably easier to see. It has these fine details on the edges. So we'll see if those get messed up in this or if it's it stays kind of true to form. So, okay. Let's hook this up and see how it goes. All right, so this will go, you position it where you want on your paper, and this is so you can like stamp over and over again. So we'll try that as well. It'll stamp in the same place. And I'm going to stamp this kind of in the middle. There. Put this back on, line it up, pick up the stamp. Oh, my stamp's sticky. All right, I'm gonna have to put this in and maybe put these down a little bit more securely here in the corners. Okay, let's see if that keeps it from sticking. I don't want it to, yeah, okay, there we go. So here we go. So I can already tell this is loose. I don't know if you can see how that moves around on these pegs. Even down here, so I think I'm gonna have to pick a side to push up against. I'm going to push up and to the right, and this is the base doesn't move very easily on this, so I think that'll be good. All right, it's down. Push down, let that ink transfer. Okay. Pick it up. Oh yeah, see, it didn't stamp all the way. Okay, well this will be a good opportunity to see if it does. Let's see. Holds it okay. You can see there's still a couple of spots in there that didn't take. Hopefully this will get it, and then we go up and to the right. Well, that's nice. I mean, it's you can still see the details around the edges. Here, I'm going to pull it off and bring it up. Okay, so you can see that it has pretty good edges. It does have that little bit of play around those pegs, so you have to choose if you're going to push it, you have to push it in a certain direction each time before you touch the stamp to the paper. And I can see that there's a little bit of the detail lost here, but I think it's because I put ink on the stamp and the stamp sucked the ink into the groove, not the fault of the stamping tool here, so that's cool. And then the happy birthday came out nice and crisp, so I'm happy with this. Let's try a more detailed stamp now that we've tried the solid background. Voiceover Sarah here. I really like this stamp platform so far. I was able to hang a piece of paper off the edge so you can stamp on bigger pieces. This butterfly stamp from Ranger has multiple pieces, and so I was able to stamp it. I was able to use a light color, an ombre stamp pad, and just stamp it until I got the amount of ink on the paper I wanted, and it preserved the really fine details, which I had been struggling with just my regular acrylic block. And really, it was very easy. The key here was really to choose a direction to push the platform so that you got the lines in the same place each time. And I'll pull it up here closer to the camera and show you how it came out in just a second. There you go. So you can see that the impression's really nice. I stamped them both twice and was able to keep the nice detail on that. This is a ton of fun. So far I'm really happy with this. The only downside is you have to take into account this play with the pegs in this acrylic piece, but that is something I'm willing to deal with for the price point. And I like that you can take this off and use this for bigger stamps and still use this as a stamping, as a stamp block for the bigger like background stamps and things. And I usually stamp using this cutting pad when I need to stamp something evenly, and this will be nice because I can set the piece of paper down, and I normally tack the paper down and then stamp over the top and then line the grid up to the grid on the mat. So this will do effectively for something maybe that I don't want to use on here. I can do it in the same way, or on a bigger piece of paper, I guess. Yeah, so this is pretty fun. I think it's worth it. I think if you find this at Tuesday Morning for the $10, yeah, if you find this for $10, I think this is definitely worth that price point.